Good morning. A little bit of a difference in weather to the past couple of days. It's not as cold, but that wind's quite icy, and it rained overnight, so no more slippery floor. Just brought him out for his morning walkies, and then I'm going to go off in the car and do something today. My van is in today. There's no guarantee I'm getting it back today, so I'll just have to wait and see when I hear back off the mechanic. That's all I can do. Just keep my fingers crossed he gets it done and there's no issues and it gets sorted. So I'm going to take myself out, go out in the car by myself because it's too cold for my mum and my sister's working. But mum can babysit Mr. Man here. He's very happy this morning. He's still got his jumper on because, like I said, that wind's quite cold. Apparently in the wind chill it feels like -3. So we'll dress up warm and get out. Don't think it's supposed to rain very heavily. It's just one raindrop on the weather, so it's just drizzly rain. So we'll go out and explore somewhere, I think today in the car. That wind is bitterly cold, like really cold. I have to wrap up really warm to go out today. I think I might be going like on maybe a 45-minute drive. Not quite decided, in between two places to go. So it's time to go back, get his breakfast, get my hands warm because I forgot my gloves, and plan the day. Okay, I have come to a place where my mum lived when she was very young. They made like extra housing on here because there was obviously a problem with housing at the time. It's pretty synonymous to now, isn't it? It is a pay and display car park, so I'm just going to go and find out how much it is. Yeah, it's only 20 minutes drive away from my mum's. It's Manchester, Bury Way. So I will go and find out how much it is and then take you around a little bit. As you can see, it's a little bit wet and drizzly, but it's all right. I'm wrapped up nice and warm. There's our cost. We're at Heaton Park. 1 to 3 hours, £2.50 is what I'm getting. I just realised it's Saturday, so there's park runs going on. There's like exercise classes going on. It's really quite busy. The car park was really busy. Although I didn't see any other people with a ticket, but I've bought one anyway. So I do know Heaton Park's got a light trail on, but I don't know if it's open yet. And obviously I don't know if I'm getting my van back, but I think these are part of it. They're pretty, aren't they? I think maybe if my van isn't finished, I might try and bring my sister to the lights thingy if we can get tickets. I think that'd be really good. So just have to see what happens with my van today and whether Matt can get it finished or not. It's a big job, so we just have to wait and see. That's all I can do. I've got my phone on me. I need to put that not on silent actually in case he rings me. Oh, this is all part of it. These are little tiny bees, look. But it's well nice at night. So we'll just have to see if I get the time to come and do it or not. Or if I'm off on the road again as of tonight. So I'm kind of packed. So it's not going to be a rush to get everything packed into the van. Will be kind of a rush when I get to where I'm going and sort my bedding out and everything, but it is what it is. All we can do is wait and see. I'm making my way to the cafe because I know that's where the toilet's going to be and I'm absolutely desperate for a wee. Oh yeah, they obviously all light up at night as well. That's really cool, isn't it? This is where all the park runners are finished. The cafe is just down there. It's absolutely rammed. Just been to the loo. That's the lights thing. So it started on the 20th, which was the day before yesterday. So if I'm here another couple of nights, I might arrange to go with my sister. This is a little boating lake, which in the summer you can get little boat tours around here, which is really nice. I remember doing this as a kid. It looks a lot different from what I remember. There was no fences then. I've been and had a look at the lake. I'm into the toilet, so now I'm heading up to Heaton Hall, which is back in this direction. I'm kind of towards Carver off. It's a lot bigger than I remember Heaton Park. Do you remember playing here as a kid quite a lot? And my mum's got really fond memories of the place because she kind of grew up here. They had all prefabricated houses on the park when they were struggling for housing, and she basically spent her childhood here, which is kind of a nice way to grow up, isn't it? It's quite peaceful. There's a lot of people here this morning though. You may notice the sound difference because I am on the mics today. It's supposed to be quite windy. It feels quite still at the moment. I tend to not, I know I could mic Lindsay up, but she's not the sort of person that wants it. She's just kind of in the videos because she's there, not because she wants to be in them. And I do find that when there's two of you, it's a bit more natural sounding not to have the mics on. When it's just me, it makes sense so you can hear what I'm saying. But yeah, when I'm with other people like my mum and my sister, I'm not going to use them, I don't think. But it makes sense today while I'm just bumbling around on my own. And it was really windy where my mum lives, but now I've come up this direction, it's really still. I think I'm going in that direction. Yeah, there we go. Heaton Hall and Orangery Farm and Animal Centre, and the pleasure ground, and the Northern Play Area and North Car Park. Now I need to remember I'm in Lakeside Car Park and not lose the car. I used to do that in the Trafford Centre quite a lot, and then I used to got just used to parking in the same kind of area, so I always knew where the car was. But I was going to go, and then my mum said there's been things on the news saying that the car park has been absolutely rammed. It's been taking people 4 hours to get out of it, and it is Saturday and we're on the run up to Christmas and Black Friday week, month, whatever it is these days. So I'm not risking it getting stuck there for 4 hours, especially if my van's ready and I've got to pick it up. So the history of Heaton Park is that it was a privately owned estate. I think it was built in, Heaton Hall was built in 1772, I think. We're going to go and have a look at that in a minute and tell you a little ghost story. But the actual park was passed on to the Manchester Corporation and made as a public park in 1902. So it's quite recent really in history that it's become a public open park. I just remember it from being a kid and like tumbling around these fields and stuff with my brother and my cousins. It'd be nice if I could take Lindsay to a light show, because if you remember last year when she came up to Scotland, I did take her to the one at the adventure park, and we both really enjoyed ourselves. It was really good. So maybe we'll see how today goes. She's in work today till about 5, and then we're planning on getting a takeaway, but these things don't start till it's dark, do they? So just have to see what happens with my van. Okay, just coming up is Heaton Hall, which is reportedly haunted by the ghost of Lady Alice. Lady Alice is said to have been a member of the Edgerton family who once owned Heaton Hall. Her exact identity, which Alice, she was referred to as how she died, is unclear. Some say she died under mysterious circumstances, probably foul play or suicide. Her ghost is most often described as a young woman in a nightdress wandering in Heaton Park and around the hall. She's also seen in the orangery by staff, and around Christmas time people have claimed to hear a phantom carriage on the driveway as though someone is arriving or leaving. According to paranormal databases, there may be more than a dozen ghostly figures around Heaton Hall and Heaton Park. This is one of the reasons I wanted to come, as well as the memories from my mum. Heaton Hall, which you can see behind me, was designed by James Wyatt for Sir Thomas Edgerton, starting in 1772, I think, and then they finished building it in 1789. Like I said, it was sold from the private estate in about 1901 and then bought by the Manchester Corporation and turned into a public park in 1902, and it's been open to the public ever since. It's really beautiful and you can go inside. I don't think it's open in the winter though, but I do remember this really well from being a child. Apologies about the raindrops on the lens, it's that kind of sleety rain which just soaks everything. And just having a nice little walk down memory lane and a wander in Heaton Park. It's a shame it's winter and my mum can't come with me because she would have loved it, but if I can get back to them in the summer I'm going to bring her for definite. She loves it here. It's part of her childhood, so she absolutely loves coming for a walk in Heaton Park when she can. Obviously when you're a child and it's summertime and you're running around with your cousins and eating picnic, you don't care about the history of a place, but it's quite interesting to learn about it now I'm an adult and revisiting these places and learning about the history, which I didn't really care about when I was a kid. Yeah, I think we kind of taught it the wrong time in life at school when we don't appreciate it. This I'm walking up to is the temple, which is thought to have been designed at the same time as the hall for the Earl, who had a telescope and was interested in observatory. It's the highest point in Heaton Park and it still looks amazing. Look at it. Just gonna go for a quick wander up here. Oh, I'm getting out of breath, I'm unfit. I didn't actually know this, but apparently this is the highest point in the city of Manchester. It's just on the plaque in front of me, so if it's wrong on the board. Like I said, it's probably used as an observatory, and then obviously this was a deer park as well and a private estate, so you could look out from all his land and survey everything from here. It's a pretty grand little building, isn't it? I like stuff like this. I never came up here as a kid, really. We were more interested in playing than going looking around old buildings. That's pretty cool. I'm glad I took a trip out to Heaton Park today. Heaton Park is around 600 to 650 acres, which I think is one of the largest municipal parks in Europe. It makes it quite large, especially for Manchester, where you don't get a lot of green space. But yeah, it's been really nice coming back. There's a little board over there, I think, which tells you what direction things are in, so I'm going to go and have a look at there. There is a tram museum. I'm not entirely sure if it's open. I think it's on my way back from memory. I'll go and have a quick look. See if the cafe's got any emptier, because it was absolute bedlam with all the park runners before. I forgot it was Saturday. Yeah, park runs are on a Saturday. It makes places like this in urban areas very, very busy. So it's telling you high points in the local area: Peel Tower, Scout Moor, there was Blackstone Edge, Beesham Edge, Oldham, Sodderworth Moor, Kinder Scout, Blakely, I used to live there, I don't even know why I couldn't say that, Manchester, and the Beetham Tower. That's that away. So it's actually a really good, it would be a really good view from up here on a clear day, but look how misty and murky it looks today. I actually like walking around on days like today because it makes it a little bit quieter. It is a Saturday, so if it was a nice day, it would already be rather busy here. So it's quite nice to come on a bit of a miserable day and have the place to yourself. You can feel the wind up here till it's the highest point in the park. It's coming right at my face. See how well the new microphone copes with that, shall we? Don't know how well you would be able to visit Heaton Park in a motorhome, because the car park I'm in is a height barrier and I won't get my van in there. So you'd have to look at alternative arrangements. I think I've just come in my mum's car, obviously, so it's nice and easy. But yeah, visiting places like this in a motorhome isn't always the easiest thing to do, which is a shame, really, because they're the kind of people that do tend to come and spend money in the cafes, and it's a bit sad that all these height restrictions are in and we can't go and do things like this, because I would have brought my van here. Because it's lovely and you can spend all day here, especially on a beautiful day. We used to guard in the window. I'm on my way past the Heaton Hall again. They're really big, actually. Looks like the eyes are following you when you walk past them. It's a bit spooky. For once, the runners are not making me feel guilty about running, because park runs are not my thing. Don't like running with other people. I prefer to do it with my headphones on my own. So it's not something I've ever wanted to do or wanted to try. I know people have advised me to, but talking to other people when I'm running and running with a load of people is just not for me. So it's not something I've ever wanted to do. I get why people do it, it's social and they meet friends and stuff, but it's just not my cup of tea. So this wall is the Haha or sunken wall, which dates back from the 1770s. William Eames designed the park as a setting for the new Heaton Hall, and it was built as a hidden barrier to stop the cattle grazing on the formal lawns in front of the house. So here's a map of the park. I'm here, Heaton Hall, not far away from the animal centre, which I'm just going to go and have a quick look at. They've got Highland coos, my mum told me. I hope they're still here. I'm going to go and have a quick look for them before I head off, because I'm getting a little bit wet. And they have got a tram museum and a tram line as well. I was obviously at the rear of the hall when I was telling you that little ghost story, but this is the front entrance. It's pretty grand and massive, isn't it? Not much to see, it's just the front of it compared to the back, and obviously you can't get inside, so I have to tell you the ghost story from outside, I'm afraid, today. Just going to do a little shout out to Angela Adams, who's asked me to give her a little shout out. So hi Angela, thank you for watching my channel and commenting. And hello and welcome to all the new subscribers. And every time I go on and I see there's more of you, I'm really surprised, but really pleased and grateful. So yes, thank you everybody for hitting that subscribe button and watching my videos. I'm eternally grateful that you're all trying to carry me through this little bit of my life. It's so kind of you all. Thank you. This is the Stables Cafe, which is located in Heaton Park. Look at those hot chocolates. They look amazing. That's tempting. I'll avoid going in the cafe for now, and I'm on my way out into the animal centre. My mum said this is where the coos were last time, so let's go and have a look. This is Lily's Bee, and it's a commemoration to Lily Mae Sharp, who passed away on the 18th of May 2017, and also the 22 women, men and children who lost their lives at the Manchester Arena attack on the 22nd of May 2017. We all remember, especially the people from Manchester, how bad that day was. These are coon pigs. They're obviously not coming out of their warm little hole today, but they're originally from New Zealand and nobody's actually sure how they got over to the UK. Look at them both proper snoozing. Got some little donkeys snoozing with their rugs on. How cute are they? They love donkeys. They're lovely little animals. And we've got a big peacock snoozing up here. He isn't coming out. It's a bit too cold for him today. Unlike me, most of the animals are being sensible and stopping inside today, other than the goats, which are up there looking at me. We've got some turkeys. They're big turkeys, aren't they? They're huge. I've come out of the little farmy bit and I'm coming down a lane, so I'm wondering if the cattle are down here. Let's go and have a quick wander. I am really missing my guardian angels, Catherine and Steve. It's wonderful to spend time with my mum and my sister. I'm absolutely loving it, but I'm antsy to get back on the road and get this caravan sorted and get that weight lifted off my mind. Just, I don't know, I can't keep thinking about it because I'm doing my own heading, but I am one of them people, once there's something there that needs sorting, it's got to be sorted, otherwise I think about it all the time. I am very annoying. Presuming that's where the coos must be, but there ain't any sign of them and there's no straw or anything in the stable there, so maybe they're just not here. I don't know. It was a while ago since my mum came. It does say it on their thing. I don't know where they would be, but I am a little bit cold and a little bit wet, so I'm going to go back and get myself a hot chocolate. They looked really good, so I'm going to try one of them fancy ones, I think. And then get myself back to my mum. I think I need to go and buy Doug some more dog food. He has to have wet food every morning because Daisy used to get cystitis and the vet told me to give her wet food in the morning. So Doug obviously had to have it. And now we've lost Daisy. He's in the habit of having it every morning. So I get bullied for him to go out for his morning walk so he can come back and have his wet food. So I think I've just used the last of it this morning. I need to go and get some more. And obviously I've got to stock up for when I go back in the van because I don't know when I'm coming across shops and whatnot. My kind of plan is, there's a big Tesco just down the road, is to go there, fill up with fuel, get some shopping and then make my way up to the Highlands as fast as possible. I think I'm just doing it in one stop. Get up there and sort everything, but it's just a case of when. I've not heard of Matt, but it is only quite early still. I'm going to be sitting on my hands all day trying not to call him, I think. My poor mum has been frantically washing everything ready for me to go, so everything's ready and all washed, other than obviously the clothes I'm wearing today. So she's been like a little washerwoman, bless her, in and out, cleaning all my bedding, washing all my blankets and the sofa things and everything. So that's all fresh and ready to go back on when I get back in the van. I just spotted this chap. Look at the size of him. So he's a sulcata tortoise, and they're originally from... They're the largest species of tortoise in the world after the Galapagos tortoise. He's not doing very much, is he? Just enjoying the sunshine from his lamp. Apparently they can reach a weight up to 105 kilograms and they can live until they're about 70 years old. That's a long time to have a pet. I wonder how old you are, mate. Are you an old man? Hello, noisy people. Alright, I'm going. Rather busy in there, so no hot chocolate for me. There's a big queue, so it is Saturday morning and it's cold and all the park runners are finished, so they probably need a hot drink. The ones that are on this side of the park anyway. So I think I'll give that a miss and head back to the car, go and get Doug some dog food, and go and see how him and my mum are. As is usual for me, I've changed my mind. So I think the coos might be down here. I just had another quick look at the board and reorientated myself. So I think that path I was on would have took you right around the back of the field, and I'm now walking around down the front. So I'm going to go and have a quick look down here, see if I can see them. It's getting windy and cold now though. My nose is streaming, my eyes are streaming. My mum's lent me a scarf because obviously mine's in the van. I brought my hat, didn't bring my gloves, and I didn't bring a lot of warm stuff, to be honest, because I didn't really know what I was going to be doing, and I just kind of packed in a bit of a rush and a panic. It's quite usual for me, but there's a magpie flying past me. It's black. I just have to, if the van is in for a bit longer and I'm going to be at my mum's a bit longer, I might have to go and get some more stuff out of it. Maybe. I'll just have to wait and see. I keep saying that, don't I? Just have to wait and see. Be patient, Suze. It's going to be really hard to see on a GoPro, but they are up there. There's two of them just walking along the top of the field. You won't get to see them from the other side because I think that's about as far away as this. And there's some just in the trees grazing down there. They look absolutely soaked, bless them. There's some black ones too. Oh, there's quite a few of them. Down in this direction, I think there is another monument. I'm not sure how far away it is, so I'll go as far as my knee will carry me, see if I can get there and then back around to the car, because I think you might be able to get back around the other side of the lake where I was, back to the car from this monument. From looking at the map and my really terrible sense of direction, I should have dropped a pin on the map really where the car was, but I know which car park it's in, and Heaton Park is very, very well signposted. Yeah, it's quite difficult to get lost even for me. Some of the lights just to my left, like little feathery things, that can be really pretty at night. Don't know, I think it's down in this direction, this monument. I might have to have a look on my map. I can hear children, and I think this to the left of me is the play park, which I could see just up behind the cafe near the lake, so I'm headed in the right direction. And I've just seen a sign which says the Old Town Colonnade, I think it's called, which I'm going to try and have a look at, is down in this direction too, which is good. In 1822, Manchester's first town hall was built on King Street. Manchester grew in popularity so quickly it was not big enough, so it was demolished, and then part of the facade, this, was brought to Heaton Park to keep it preserved. How cool is that? So it's not in its original location, it's been moved to Heaton Park, but that is why it was here. It looks really cool. It's obviously off and stuff, so you can't go in and touch it. I just wanted to come down and have a look. Now I'm wet and I'm cold and it's time to go back to the car. Nearly said the van then. That's force of habit, and get warm and cosy. It's freezing. Just seeing the swans on the lakes has triggered a memory. So it was the big swan boats that used to be on the boating lake in Heaton Park. Don't remember ever going on one, but I remember seeing them all the time. And then there was a big boat, the Heaton Bell I think it was called, that took you around. It's just a flash of memory that just came back to me from when I was a kid. It is raining again, so I'm making haste back to the car. My hands are cold and my nose is cold now. So it's time to stop this walk down memory lane and go and get dry. There's a little tiny robin just bobbing around there. They're so curious. I think you might be coming over to me. Hello, Mr. Bobbin. They're so cute. Car park's emptied out a bit since all the runners have gone. Time to get back. Get myself a nice hot drink, because I'm cold and I'm wet. I made the mistake of thought I'll come straight off the motorway and go to Tesco. It's a big Tesco extra superstore type thingy. It's Saturday, it's bedlam. It's just taken me ages to park, ages just to nip in and get some dog food for Doug. But I'm done, I'm finished. So I'm going to end this video for today. I'll say thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you liked my trip down to Heaton Park. I absolutely love going back there. It brought back a lot of really nice memories of being a kid, and I'm sure my mum will have lots of really nice memories of being a kid when she was there herself. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed it. I have no idea where I'll be going tomorrow or where I will be, where I'll still be in the flats, whether I'll be in the van, but pick me up and find out with me in the morning. I'll thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later.